Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I understand that as an immigrant coming into the United States of America, and criticizing, as some people say, certain things that occur in United States of America or what the American government does could be annoying. Yes, I understand that. The problem is I don't do this just to take a dump on the United States of America. I do this in order to point out to how you and I, as American citizens, are fucked by some people who claim that are working for us. And if I see something that's not okay, and I see it, and I have a solution, I will say it out loud. Now that is a productive, constructive criticism. If you're just a nihilistic garbage saying ugly, bad, stupid, so on, I understand that one. I don't think I qualify over there. Why did I say this? I will criticize now the newest lack of achievement of American technical abilities. Let's put it this way. We have products in America built for citizens, for citizenry, and heavy duty for businesses. When you receive a certain, let's say a car is not built when it's sold to the public as a heavy duty object. Something that is supposed to be, unfortunately nowadays, break 80,000 miles, out, 3 years, out. Not like before, when the Americans were building solid stuff. You die, you take it in your grave with you if you have something made in the USA or made in West Germany. None no more. None no more. My older friends, and I'm talking about older friends, maybe 60 and up, lived through this. I guarantee you that. In the United States of America. I lived it from the other side of the so-called Iron Curtain that was dropped by actually the West, all right? And if you remember who said that first, it was Goebbels. Remember Goebbels? In one of his speeches, yeah, that bad dude, in 1945 in February, in one of his ugly propaganda speeches, he said, when the Soviets were coming that way and the other guys had the landing, and said, and there you have it, an Iron Curtain falls down over the continent of Europe. It was not Churchill or others. Those are just, if you know history, it's a fact what I said. It's a fact. Nevertheless, you don't like it, you don't like facts, you don't like reality, you don't like truth. That means you like lies. So what happened now? If you remember, if you don't, I will let you know, the American military has heavy duty stuff, not garbage we have. Heavy duty, like for instance businesses, like a truck, a semi-truck is built heavy duty. It's not built like a pickup truck that you own F-150 or Tacoma or pop. Those are not heavy duty. Heavy duty are the professional ones. I understand. Hold your horses. There are some good quality trucks over there, pickup trucks as well. Now, why am I saying this? Everything that is built for the military, it is by definition heavy duty. The Americans built a pier, if you remember, in Gaza, supposedly to provide some support, food and all that to the poor Palestinians and so on. Well, I'm not going to say who were the first ones who benefited out of that pier built by the American military. It was not built by, Tom Jones. No, it was by the American military. That's a heavy duty with engineering corps, right? That built that. Well, it just broke apart. Garbage. What does that tell you? Well, I tell you what happens. I'm going to read you this article and we're going to discuss. It is just an alarm signal that I'm again, pushing here. Associated Press. Let me take my garbage. Okay. Anyway, heavy duty. The U.S. built pier in Gaza broke apart. Here's how we got here and what might be next. And indeed, I have two pictures here, just sank, broke. The pier, the US built, the military built it. Or the build, okay? Not the basket weavers, no. Not the drama dancer or garbage. Heavy duty. If the heavy duty fail, imagine in the D-Day when they had that landing. If those landing little boats would have just take a shit in the middle of the sea, what would that be? Well, things were built differently then, weren't they? You don't like it? Well, I tell you what changed. I tell you. Let me just read this first paragraph or two. A string of security, logistical, and weather problems has battered the plan to deliver desperately needed humanitarian aid to Gaza through a U.S. military-built pier, broken apart by strong winds, 5 miles per hour, and heavy seas. Just over a week after it became operational, the project faces criticism that it hasn't lived up to its initial billing of $320 million price tag. It says U.S. officials say, however, the steel seaway connected to the beach in Gaza and the floating pier are being repaired. Please go and watch the movie Idiocracy. That should be one of your first 3 movies at this time that you should watch. Idiocracy. In Idiocracy, this is just a utopic, how should I put it, dystopic, making fun of what the world, Western civilization, heads towards, which is a pier that is supposed to be heavy duty. The heavy winds and the sea destroyed it. Well, as I said, this is heavy duty. This is not basket weaving or something. With the diversity, with the inclusion, with the equity, with this garbage, DEI, that I had to do a lot of classes in the government, my previous job, all right? I had to do a lot of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. And with all these guys promoted just because you have this. Instead of having people with quality, I don't care. You're a man, you're a woman, you're fat, you're thin, you're black, you're white, you're whatever you might be. I don't give a fuck. You're homosexual, you're straight. I don't care, man. I don't care. You're 1,000-year-old, you're 16-year-old. If you are the best product over there, proven, you get the job. Now, remember, you can't have this. You can't have this. Now, remember when these guys are sending, they want to send F-16s. I made a lot of fun on F-16s. Why? Not because I like that. It's an alarm signal. Again, clink, clonk, clink, clonk, clink, clonk. Why? The Abrams tanks, the Bradleys, the F-16s are no good. No good to this point, to the extent that they are, they're the best. They're not the best. They're not the best. I said it. They might be good, yeah, okay, all right, but not the best. I'm ready. I have a few articles for you ready right now where the Ukrainian tank crew members are supposed, if they really operate the tanks, they cry and they say, we are targets because the Abrams tanks are not living up to the hype. Like, the stealth fighters, the stealth bombers, the invisible bombers, the F-16s, F-35s, our laser weapons, our non-hypersonic weapons. Our technology sucks or going down. I have a problem with that. And these guys talk about sending someone to the moon, and they did in 68 or 69, what the fuck, and 70 and 71 and whatever that was. Is that what it is? What, 7, 8, 12, 13, 1,000 missions, and since then they just got, we're not gonna go anymore. No. Go and see the capsule that came back to Earth is in display in Cape Canaveral or JF Kennedy space, how it's called, station? No, spatial. It's a museum in Florida. You go over there and see that. You know what? That lacks everything I saw in that capsules but nails. All right, and that flew to the moon and back. And okay, just look at it. Now, I know patriotism could make us blind sometime, but we can't allow that to happen. So I think it's an alarm signal right here. F-16s, they can't operate only on longer runaways. They can't operate if the runaways are not clean. They have a very weak landing gear. They have a big air intake under their nose. It's gonna suck whatever it's gonna suck. We can't send them over there. We can't do this, we can't do that. What is this heavy duty? What it sounds to you like a heavy duty? Remember the Vietnam War with the M16s or whatever they had over there? The guys used AK-47s instead because they were more reliable. Hey, the Viet Cong is coming. Give me the fucking AK. That's how it was. Now, I have a problem with that. Why? Because I don't live in Vietnam, I don't live in Russia. I care about the United States of America. And with this peer military, it's just another idiocracy step towards. You like that? I took the words, and gave it to you. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.